Hi, and welcome to Channel 2 News. Today, we're recognizing a double Nobel Prize winner by the name of Frederick Sanger, who has passed away today at the age of 95. Born August 13, 1918, Sanger was a world-renowned English biochemist who received the Nobel Prize in Chemistry twice. He won his first ever Nobel Prize in 1958 by becoming the first ever person to determine and obtain a protein sequence. The second Nobel Prize he won was also shared with Walter Gilbert for the invention of the first ever DNA sequencing technique. When Sanger was around 5 years old, the family moved to a small village of Tanworth in Arden in Warwickshire. The family was reasonably wealthy and employed a governess to teach the children. In 1927, at the age of 9, he was sent to Downing School, residential preparatory school run by Quakers near Malvern. Sanger, even at a young age, preferred scientific subjects more than any others, able to complete his school certificate a year early, for which he was awarded 7 credits. Sanger was able to spend most of the last years of school experimenting in a laboratory alongside his chemistry master, Geoffrey Ordis, who had originally studied in Cambridge University and been a researcher in Cavendish Laboratory. Now to you, Liam. Hey, Dr. Liam here, and now I'll be talking about how Sanger first went into sequencing insulin. Sanger stayed in Cambridge after college in 1943 and joined the group of Charles Chibnall, who was a protein chemist and had recently taken up the chair in the Department of Biochemistry. Sanger's first accomplishment was to determine the complete amino acid sequence of the 2 polypeptide chains of bovine insulin in 1952 and 1951. To get this, Sanger had to refine a partition chromatography method, which was first developed by Richard Lawrence and Archer John Porter to determine the composition of amino acids in wool. Sanger used a chemical reagent, which is now known as Sanger's reagent, sourced from poisonous cast research by Bernard Charles at the chemistry department of Cambridge University. Now to you, Liam. Thank you, Dr. Liam. Now I will be talking about how Sanger won his 2 different Nobel Prizes. Sanger was awarded his first prize in 1958 for his determination of the structure of insulin molecules. Sanger developed a method using
dinitrofluorobenzene
to produce yellow-colored derivatives of amino groups. Sanger then identified 2 terminal amino groups for insulin, phenylalanine and glycine, suggesting that insulin is composed of 2 different types of chains. Working with his first graduate student, Rodney Porter, Sanger used the method to study the amino terminal groups with several other proteins. Sanger oxidized the 2 chains and separated 2 fractions. One had phenylalanine and one glycine. But still, 2 problems have remained: the disruption of the amino groups and the location of disulfide linkages. With the overcoming of these 2 disruptions in 1954, Sanger then deduced the structure of insulin. Finally, in 1958, he won his first Nobel Prize for being the first person to ever sequence a protein. Then, later on to the end of his career, Sanger shared his second Nobel Prize with Walter Gilbert in 1980 for his contribution to DNA sequencing methods. Sanger then retired in 1983. Now back to you, Liam. Wow, thank you, Dr. Liam. Now that was a mouthful of words that I did not understand. Thank God I never went into biochemistry because that stuff seems hard. Well, thank you for joining in on your daily Channel 2 News, your favorite news broadcast, and we'll see you next week. Liam running.